Well, I don't think there is the definition of what it 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 is now or what it should be now. It need to the emphasis should be what are the true effort that that will allow us to become what we need to be. It's two different states. Okay.
But within
Because
that,
I cannot say what we should be, because I don't think we know who we are. So I think we first need to sort of sort out the value of and the meaning of what it means to be Israel. And as I said, as we took back the flag, we should take back Torah. In terms of the collectivity of actually being able to use Torah as a language. Now, as we know, Torah we can understand in many things, but for our generation, it's quite clear that the language that we can use that will be useful is the language of Kabbalah. So within our study, it's, let's say, a group that is finding out, like, not all Israel built the tabernacle. All Israel contributed to it. But there was a very small group of people who were actually occupied with building the tabernacle. So we are going out in order to get all the materials that we need, that we are being given, not even consciously, that we are being given in order to be able to build a place within the process of time, within reforming, in order to actually be able to say what actually are the values of being Israel, what kind of what are the implications that are coming out of being able to say, yes, I'm Israel, I'm committed to these values and to spreading them, to be the body that the echo box, that through that this voice can be heard. So it's a lot of work. Well, existential fear, I can relate to. First, I live in the same fear that everyone. I share the fear of everyone. So, but I don't sense it as an existential fear. I sense it as sort of a drive to find meaning to my existence. I think this is where the transformation should happen. I can see that more people are interested in the study. This is a symptom that I can see, truly. More people wish to hear something different than all psychological appeasing words or political explanation or historical. They want something, there's a thirst for something that will speak more to the core of people. And this I can sense. And maybe this is part of instigating fear in us, existential fear that you speak. So you look for what is worth living for. Yeah. Well, okay, I'll go abroad. Really? You'll go abroad? You think it will be easier abroad today to be Israeli? No, I will not be Israeli. Do you think that someone will not sort of remind you that you are Israeli? So all this, so what is the meaning? So we come, if everything is closing, the question is, what is the meaning to be Israel? And do I understand it and do I fulfill it? So I would say this is the question of the time. And this is why we study. To be able, at least half honestly, to answer it. Yeah. Not to hide in terms of it's similar to all other religions. It is not. The history of it suggests that it is not. So what is it? How can we know? How can we sort of ignore it? This is why I'm saying take back Torah as we took back the flag, we took back the symbol, we took back the 6 points if we took back the 6 points, we need to take Torah back, to study it, to see that this is our language, and to find the language of the last generation within it. And it cannot happen not through Talmud, not through Mishnah, only through Kabbalah, because it's the most modern language. Yeah? It's the closer to the sensitivity and sensibility of the 21st century human. So that's what I'm saying.